But no, the actual most memorable moment was my very last Olympia when everyone knew I was done. I had announced that I was retired, and they gave me a moment in the sun, to come out and make a speech and address the fans and everyone. There was a standing ovation in front of 11,000 fans. And,
I remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, and it validated all the hard work that I had put in for those 26 years, and it made me feel like it was worth it, man. I did it, as a kid who just started out training for football or to relieve stress, to going on the Olympia stage 10 years in a row and then getting that validation. I didn't have to say anything. I don't ever have to say a thing. That moment meant everything, and I have a picture of it, and it was an amazing moment. I've won shows. I placed 5th that year, but the fans letting me know they appreciated what I did was the single greatest moment of my career.
But that had to be a constant thing. You were one of the
most
better
winningest.
Loved
Yes.
athletes, man.
You were a crowd favorite.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
We loved you.
Yeah, everybody loved Jose.
Yeah.
Man.
How can you not love Jose?
How can you not?
Yeah.
I'm in the audience cheering for his ass too. So,
Yeah. And that
how many times I've been on stage and I hear this fucking guy because you hear his voice. There'll be 10,000 people there. I hear his voice. Fucking Brad.
Let's fucking go.
I got a very unique voice.
Yeah, that was pretty consistent, man. I got to give it up to you.
Yeah, and that moment made it. It let me know that the fans knew what I already knew, and that was huge.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Jose, what was your lowest moment?
My lowest moment was winning 2007 Nationals. They came out with the 210 division. I decided I would take my pro card. And 2 weeks later, I broke my leg in a massive, brutal injury where I had screws put in. I was immobilized for 4 months, put on 90 pounds. And I'm like, I'm never competing again. And I was someone that made a living off my body, whether it be training people, being an example for my clients. And not only that, I just turned pro, and I was hoping to be able to compete as a pro. That was the longest, worst
That would have been hard.
moment. It was like a 6-month depression. I became fat. I grew my hair out. I was gross. And then slowly...
And then you cut it before you came here.
Yes, exactly. I was like 266 pounds.
At 5'1".
5'3", not much of a difference, and
we're about the same height.
yeah, and it was horrific. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do with the rest of my life. I was 32 years old. That was the only year in my entire career that I took off, 2008, where I didn't compete, and then I finally started feeling better and came back.
Jumped on the gas.
Well, not right away, but I did the New York Pro. I placed like 7th or 8th. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, if I'm going to play by the rules, I'm going to play.
Play by the big boy rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then...
He came back to Dallas a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
And, dude, because I was at the show in New York when you competed.
Yeah.
And when you came back to Dallas, you must have gained 20 pounds of stage weight.
Yeah, it was 184 to 202.
It was fucking the most crazy
And
transformation I've seen.
Less than 2 months. And then a month later, I should have won the Atlantic City Pro. That was the one you were talking about earlier.
Flex Lewis one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say I should have won. I think I could have won. Again, like you said earlier, our lowest moments bring out the best in us.
100%.
And
you find out who you are.
Exactly. And I'm either going to become a fat fuck for the rest of my life, or I'm going to dig myself out of this hole and do something with it.
Man up and overcome it.
That was it.
So
from that moment forward, I was first call out in the Olympia 10 years in a row from a moment that could have ended it all. That was the moment, but it wasn't during my pro career.
Yeah. Well, it was because you
yeah,
turned pro.
You're right.
You were pro.
Yeah.
You were pro.
Yeah, good.
You had to step on the stage yet, but you were still. You're
Yeah.
a pro. Once you win, you're a pro. You're a pro.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.